everybody. So today I've chosen to talk about a very important subject I think for you, which is stress management, presented by me, Salsabil, Adly, and I think I should be thanking Madame Valérie Reverdy, who gives us the chance to experience a subject of our choice and to share it with each other and hopefully learn from each other some new things. So, I think we are all of us going through maybe internship soon, and after that we will be going to work, and after work, with work comes late night of work, and maybe time management we have to deal with, retirement, stress, and anxiety sometimes, fear. All this is what we call stress. So, how can we learn, what can we know about stress? So I'm going to present to you my outlines. We're going to start with what is stress, what are the types of stressors, which are the factors that come with stress, some causes of stress, how can we know that it is stress, so we're going to speak about symptoms, and last but not least, how to deal with stressful situation. I chosen one of my favorite solutions because I was searching for this subject in a long time, which is the 4 A's. And if the 4 A's is not working, I'm going to present some alternatives. So what is stress? I'm going to read to you a quote by Donald to listen. Sorry, I didn't learn it by heart. It's kind of a little bit hard. So stress is like a spice. In the right proportion, enhances the flavor of the dish. Too little produces a bland, dull meal. Too much may shock you. So, why Dr. Donald Tubison was talking about a spice? So, stress is our body ways of responding to any kind of demand. If we are facing a stressful situation, our blood releases a chemical in our body, releases a chemical in our blood. This chemical enhances our energy and our strength, which is a good thing if we are facing a physical danger. We can, for example, run or defend ourselves. But it's not a good thing, it's really a bad thing if we are just facing an emotional situation. And the problem is we don't have an outlet for this extra energy. So, this is why I wanted to present one of the most common type of stressors. There are two types. External ones, which are environment, physical environment, social interaction, organizational, major life events, and daily worries. In a physical environment, like for example, heat, or I don't know, maybe noise. Social interaction, like someone is rude to you, or bullying. Organizational, for example, deadlines. We have a project, we didn't finish it, comes with stress. Major life events, like for example, a death, a birth, loss of a job. Daily worries, like I've lost my keys. I'm stressed out. My car broke down. What am I going to do today?
I'm late for my English class.
Yeah, that too. So the other type of stressors are internal ones, which are lifestyle choices, negative self-talk, mind traps, and personality traits. Life choices, like today I've chosen to drink caffeine, which is not a good thing. I've overloaded my schedule. Negative self-talk, like I'm not good enough to do that. I can't do it. Self-criticism, analyzing things. My trap, like rigid thinking. I don't want to change my mind, or for example, over-exaggerating things. Put this in here. Personality traits, like perfectionist. I want this to be perfect, and it's not going to change. It stresses me out. or workaholism. For sometimes it brings stress too. So now that we know what are the types of stressors, I thought it would be more interesting to know a little bit of causes by presenting some statistics. A lot of problem with that word. The APA, which is American Psychological Association, released a study in 2010. In that study, they said that the main causes of stress are money, work, the economy, and family responsibility, etc., etc., which are things that we deal with every day. So how can we know that it is stress? So I'm going to present to you now what are the symptoms. There are four types of symptoms of stress: physical, mental, behavioral, and emotional ones. Physical symptoms, like I have a headache, breathlessness sometimes, miss heartbeat. Mental symptoms like lack of concentration or difficulty of making a decision. Behavioral symptoms like if you're smoking or drinking, you tend to increase that habit, or nail biting sometimes. Emotional symptoms like fit of rage or tearfulness sometimes for girls. So now that we know what are the symptoms and we know what caused them, how can we deal with it? So I'm going to present to you the main problem, how to deal with our stress situation. So we have two solutions. Either we can change the situation, or we can change our reaction to the situation. Changing the situation is either by avoiding the stressor or by altering the stressor. And changing our reaction is by adapting or by accepting it, if we can't do anything. So I'm going to present to you each one of them individually. So avoid the unnecessary stress. How can we avoid the unnecessary stress? I said earlier that we can't avoid all stressors. There are some of them that we just can't escape. But there are some of them that we can eliminate. Like for example, I have a lot of work and someone asks me for something. It's not a bad thing to say no. So how to learn how to say no, it's a good thing. Avoid people who stresses you out. Like, no man is stressing me out, I'm going to avoid you. It's not true, I'm just kidding. Now that if we can't avoid the situation, we can alter it. How can we alter a situation? Is by taking some good practice to change our habits in the future. For example, I know that the problem stressing me out is my schedule. So I'm going to manage my time better the next time. I will express my feelings because it's not good to bottom our feelings in. So if we can't change the situation, we can change our reaction to the situation by adapting to the stressor. How can we adapt? Adapting to the situation is like changing ourselves. For example, we can see the problem in another perspective. Look at the problem in the big picture. For example, I have an exam. It's stressing me out. We just can kind of look at, well, when I finish this year, I'm going to be an engineer and I'm going to be working and my parents will be proud of me. So this will decrease our stress. Focus on the positive. If we can't adapt and we can't do anything about that stressor, we just have to accept it. So this is the last A, which accept the things that we can change. If we can't avoid it, just accept it. For example, don't try to control something you can't control. You can't control your boss, he is bullying you. Just accept him. Share your feelings, and importantly, learn how to forgive, because it's as long as you forgive someone, you will immediately feel relief. So now that I've present to you the 4 A's, and if you think that the stress is something that you can't deal with, there are some which you can go, you can choose. For example, conventional medicine. If you think that stress is something that is a problem that comes with you, a lot of the problems or mental, physical problems, you can go to a psychotherapy. I know I can't, so it's hard. Well, I tried. I tried. Massage, meditation. I tried meditation. Meditation is a good thing. Sometimes even relationship therapy. Well, that was all for me. And keep calm. And thanks for your attention. Thank you. Any questions?
Okay, you spoke for 10 minutes. Yeah, that was good.